Welcome back, folks. Jason134 here, back with episode 6 of Schedule 1. Alright, so I've just got my level up for Hustler level 3, I believe. And I've already been to the shop, so I can now buy these things. I'm guessing I actually have to place them inside, so I will probably just place these right here in the kitchen, because I don't really have anywhere else to place them as of this precise moment. I don't have anywhere else to place them. I'll just place these other two on this rack right here, because I don't have enough space for any more. I need the rest of this space for the other two of these things here, like this. Yay. Kind of cramped now, but it'll work. Maybe. I'll have to reorganize this, because honestly, it's... Let's see. Let's see here. Can I do this, maybe? Nice. Maybe I can place these other two down now that I have the other remaining space I need. The way these rows work is perfect. Well, I'm going to try and process these first. Okay. Give me just a second. Actually, I'm going to process these first before I do that. Because I don't know if I can still run them through the mixing machine after. I don't know. Hold on. Let me ask Tank real quick, because he might be able to tell me. Well, I just put in an order for the donuts. I needed donuts before the bananas, because the bananas were used after the donuts. Basically, I have to mix the donuts into the batch first, and then the bananas come next. Yes, indeed. 4 different batches all at the same time to get... What do you want, Peggy? Luckily, I have a van here that has all the drugs in it, so they run up to my house and like, I need it. I'm like, there it is. Go get it. Give me some money and you can go in the van and grab what you want. Technically, not really. Even I wouldn't allow that. I'm like, yeah, you can only have so much. Be a good person and don't take too much. You have to have, a moderate amount. Okay, what's the next thing I require? Coke, Viagra, then Listerine. I've already got a little bit of Listerine, so I need 4 stacks of Coke and 4 stacks of Viagra. So I need 80 Coke and 80 Viagra. And 62 Listerine will be then 62 of the mouthwash will be the next thing. That'll be part of the next delivery. I'll just stack up all the jars here. Another batch is in the oven. I have enough for 2 more batches after this. Yes, I have to mix up all of the drugs I can by taking this and putting in the things in order to cook in the next batch. Honestly, this actually isn't a bad system. No, it's not really. It's actually a really good system. The only thing that this house doesn't actually need is that kitchen. Because unless they make this kitchen here actually useful, it's basically useless and just using up unnecessary space that could be used elsewhere. Sorry about that. I had to reply to a message on Discord. Okay, so we got the shiny banana gold, and bang, and bang. Grab both of these stacks and put these 4 stacks on here. I'm going to smoke those 2 because, well, I don't have enough time to process just 2, so. I can literally hear my heart beating. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's echoing. My ears are weirded out by this and like, I'm so high. I got crack for days. I'm so freaking. I'm like, I can still hear my heart beating. This is not a good thing. I have 3 shelves I can use. The 80 Coke and 80 Viagra are almost here, though. Do you need something? Now, can you get out of my house, please? Thank you. I haven't had that happen in a while, actually. Just have some random person run up to my house. I'm like, I need it. Yeah, no, I haven't actually had that happen in a while. I've literally just been sitting here on this, not the morning of the next day, so I actually have to sleep in order to get the day to progress. But I've been holding off on it because I've just been kind of. Okay, so we're going to put all of these in here, and we're going to activate the next stage of the drug's evolution. I finally got my stuff under control here. That's 1 full week's worth of product or processing fees. I guess it just kind of depends on how much you are actually ordering. The more stuff you order, the longer it takes to actually get here. I'll simply jar this up around the next time. I'll simply put it in jars and jar it up, and I'll ship it off back over to the other house, the motel room over there where I was staying above the Chinese restaurant. I'll use that as a drug storage room. Seeing as I'm only making one thing at a time right now because it's all the space I had for. I don't have enough space to do a variety of drugs at one time because I'm honestly just doing one drug at a time because it works best for me. If I use the barn for meth and what was the other one? Methamphetamine and coke. I don't exactly know how you would do cocaine, but I'd assume they're going to add more properties in the next major update. Like the next major update, I'd assume they're going to be doing that. Up here's another one. Hey now, what you got? Big on. Smoke your stuff and get out. I have 51 something minutes left before this. I'll actually have to put all this stuff I'm cooking up. I'll have to put it in jars in order to store it up because I don't have enough space for all of it. At least not on my shelves. I'll have to jar it up, put it in jars or baggies. If I do it in bags, that means I'll have to go out and start selling it. But I need to get some. I thought I heard some footsteps just now. There we are. There's that, and that, and that. 1 second, I'll be right with you. You seem to be a little high, sir. Are you sure you're okay? He's actually one of my normal customers. That's why I'm curious. Are you okay, sir? I've not seen that guy race up to my house in a while. Honestly, I think this is probably going to be one of those things, like, you're going to end up having so many dealers and stuff, like, you're going to have so many people helping you make stuff. I basically just need a bigger cooking house. If I'm going to have employees, I'm going to have, like, maybe one person. And even then, I won't be able to cook everything here. I'll have to literally take all these cooking machines to the motel room over there. But even then, I would rather cook it here and just put all the drying racks in the motel room and just dry it over there. Oh, somebody just got shot. I guess. Well, that's one rack's worth of stuff done. Okay, so I need 80 donuts, 80 bananas, 80 Cokes, and 80 Viagra. Although I don't know if I can have all that delivered all at once. Let's see. Looks like I managed to get all of that done. I can only have one delivery vehicle at a time because I only have one delivery location. I wonder what would happen if you had the barn. The barn actually has 2 spots. I wonder what the dock house has. I haven't been over there. I've only ran around it because I was wanted at the time is when I was over there. I was actually wanted, so I literally was running around the edge of the building trying to escape the cops because I was actually trying to drop off some drugs to Miss Ming, right? And it was after curfew, and you know how the cops will sit in front of the taco tickler's place? Miss Ming was right beside the barber shop, so I'm like, "Mm." I kept trying to get around the cops, the flashlight view of the cops, but I couldn't, so I had to literally become wanted just so I could draw the cops away from Miss Ming so I could race back around there like my head was on fire after I drew them all away so I could give her the drugs and get back to my house where I was safe. I was like, I couldn't do anything. I had to race across town like my head was on fire because I couldn't deliver the drugs. I didn't want to lose my business with her. So I had to do the best I could. Mm. Oh, that's some good pizza. Mm, 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 mm. Well, I'm gonna probably stay here and just keep cooking up more drugs. I have 3 shelves I can load up with drugs. Hmm. Honestly, those 3 racks right there would be more. Those 6 racks right there would be more than enough. Because I still have to be able to actually reach the other rooms. So I need a little bit of space here. So if I were to put 2 of those mixing stations right here, I'd be able to actually work with it, and then I could line 3 of the mixing stations up probably like right here, and I could get rid of these 2, and then I could put the packaging station right there. What's that? Huh? I don't know who this person is. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna pause here while I sit here and pound through these drugs, trying to package them all up and get them ready to be put on the market. So I'll be back in a little while when I finish that, because I don't think I want to sit here and just watch me constantly keep mixing up drugs, because honestly it's the same thing constantly doing it. I don't know if y'all want to sit here and watch me do that for several 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes. So I'll be back. All right, people. I have I have gotten like I have 4 stacks of Heavenly Nightmare Durkle now. I've got a bunch of other baggies now. I got enough bags to cover this full row of Nightmare Durkle. Once it's finished, and this full row of Nightmare Durkle, once that finishes drying, I'll be able to package all of it, and I'll start handing it out for free samples, as well as start selling it all. Hopefully. The Aspen Death will stay on sale until I run out of it, so, I don't know. I've only got a little bit left, so I might need to actually start take this off the market so I can hand the rest of it over to my dealer, probably. I don't know, honestly. It just depends. I know I need to get another 80 of the other. Let's see. I need 80 more Cokes. Oh, shit. 80 of this and 80 of that. At 6 hours, that was $1,000 for the rest of that, and that will go on these two shelves here. That'll cover the next 80 stack, the next 4 stacks of Nightmare Durkle processing. Those bananas and donuts are already there. Will cover the next batch, the next 16 jars of crack to be processed into Nightmare Durkle. It takes like, I don't know, 5 in-game minutes, maybe 6 to actually do all that. Real life, it takes about 7 to 8 minutes to do all the processing. If you're actually efficient with it, it'll take somewhere between 8 and 9 minutes to do. With the setup I have here, it takes me about 8 to 9 minutes to do. If I was still running with only one, it would take me like 20 or 30 minutes to do all of it, because that's why I went and bought like 3 more of those mixing machines, because I wasn't going to sit there and wait on one singular mixing machine to finish. So now I just gotta wait for these to reach heavenly status, and then I'll be able to bag the rest of this up. This is almost there. It's got 5 hours and 46 minutes left till it's done. So now it's just a waiting game, I guess, at this point. We gotta wait until it's finished, and then once we do that, we can put all this heavenly Durkle in the van outside, and we can get ready to put it on the market. I guess it's all about appearance, whether or not I can actually process this. This is my growing room. It's actually fairly efficient. It's messy as hell, though, because that's like all the bottles and fertilizer and leaves and everything else from all the stuff I have. I've not even cleaned the room up yet because I just haven't had time to clean it up yet. I guess I can do that now while I'm thinking about it. Now I gotta go find a cash for trash thing. Go dump all these drugs off, or all this trash off at the cash for trash. It's just for $70 worth of growing materials, worth all the little empty bottles and leaves and little tubes and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go out and do some trash cleanup around the area because, well, I still have a handful of more of this stuff I can grab. I can pick up a little bit of a handful of metal cans, cigarettes, and some other stuff around town probably, and we can make a little bit of money that way. Just gotta pick up all the random trash around. It's pot man. Alright, now let's go throw this in the cash or trash thing, and that'll be the rest of the trash turned in. It gives us something to do while we're waiting on the stuff to dry off. Instead of us just sitting there doing nothing, we can at least process some of the trash we find around, and we can make a little money offhand. A little bit of money that can be found around town by just picking up random trash. I'm pretty sure his standards are very low because obviously I'm pretty sure I made him mad, so he's probably not going to order from me anymore because I whacked him with a bat. I accidentally punched him, and I haven't seen him around, so he might be in the hospital, honestly, after I whacked him in the head with a bat after I accidentally punched him because, well, the attack button is the same as the main clicker button, which you use to actually interact with almost everything. And I accidentally punched the man, and he came out at me with a knife, so I had to run back to my house and grab my bat, which he was chasing me at the time. So I basically had to run away with, as I was basically bleeding out. I had to run back to my house, grab my bat, and use it to defend myself, because it's not like you can say sorry. On this game, apparently, you can't tell them you're sorry. Even though that would be the most appropriate thing to be able to do at the time. If you made a mistake, you should be able to tell them sorry and ask for forgiveness via drugs. Give them some free drugs or something for the trouble, the headache that you caused them or something. Drugs and trash. Mr. Keith is still sleeping there. I think I knocked him out today, actually, so until I go to sleep, he probably won't wake up until I sleep. Seeing as how he's basically stuck there until I go to sleep and actually reset all the customers back to their homes or whatever. I hope he wakes up. I hope I haven't, like, permanently broken him. Alright, that's good enough. We're gonna take these things back now and put them on the shelf. Looks like our delivery's finally here. Alright, now we can put this here. Now we save again. Cover our saves. That's still processing. It looks like all of these are now done finally, so we can bag these up and get those put on the and put out in the van. Bagging my drugs. A bunch of heavenly nightmare darkle. Nice. It's still got 6 hours left until that's done. Then once that's done, we'll be ready to start selling our drugs. We still got a literal shitload of crack to process, but we have enough we can actually start selling and making more bulk amount of money. We can get ready to switch over from Ash and Death. We'll give the Benji the rest of the stuff tomorrow, or well, maybe it might be the day after tomorrow, because I need to give him some time so he can sell off the drugs that he has available. So I think I'm going to go to sleep now. I don't know why it gave them to me at level 2. I thought I was hustler level 3 because I had the ability to buy these drying racks. I wonder why it gave them to me at level 2. That's just weird. It's wrong. I earned them too early. But I don't know if it should bother me. Oh, I don't know if it should bother me or not. I mean, it probably should, but hey there. Want some? That's Heavenly Darkle. Holy crap, it made him vanish! What the hell, bro? It made him turn invisible. Is he still there, or did he fucking teleport? What the fuck, bro? It made him teleport. Let me see, what are the... Gingeritis, energizing, balding, sneaky, thought-provoking, and tropical thunder. George. George. Let's bust out the map. I think it's going to be time for us to start trying to find some new customers. Let's check Benji's status. He's got 79 left. Keith, are you finally better now? I'll sell you one. A variety, a bunch of customers. I'll just sell them one. Oop, watch out for those cops. I'm on a roll. What's up? I'm running around like a crazy person, just selling singular amounts of drugs, trying to get rid of the rest of this ashen death. Jeff, he must be one of the drug dealers, drug suppliers or drug dealers. Not sure. Oh look, there's a person. Let's go see. Who is it? Onwards! Let us run around. The more people we find, the less people are going to be contacting us about drugs. If we can, you know, find them. Let's go find Miss Ming. Knock knock. Oh. Nice. I've only got one stack of ashen left, so I gotta be careful. Ooh. Sam, are you okay? You look extra high, sir. Trash can. Trash can. Nothing. Trash cans are extremely useful for hiding in them. You can hide in them. Satisfaction 0. Why does it say satisfaction 0? Well, that's wrong. Is it because I'm starting to offer Duracle? Well, I mean, fuck. Once I mow through this last tiny bit of ashen death I have, I'll take it off my market. It's Jerry. Meh. I'll get him next time with that nightmare Durkle. I'm pretty sure I'll get just about anybody on under my belt with a nightmare Durkle with how many passive side effects that thing has. It literally makes people disappear. I gave that person one or two of them, and he vanished. It was so funny because it's like, poof. He just lit it up and started smoking, and poof. I'm like, bro, you disappeared. He disappeared, bro. I think it's about time I go talk to the fixer. Probably tonight sometime. I'll probably do that tonight to see if I can hire a botanist, maybe. I might even do a chemist. I'm not sure. It just depends, honestly. Maybe a packager? A packager might work. I might be able to do a packager. I don't know. It really just depends if I can get him to... I could probably set him to package specific types of drugs, maybe. Or at least hopefully. Hopefully he has some sort of filter on him that I can set for a specific drug type. I'm trying not to blow through my cash because honestly, I want to be able to get this place, Taco Tifflers, as soon as possible. Well, wait. Is it? Wait, no. No, it's not that place. Hi. Hairstyle. I guess I'm not here. Where is the clothes shop? I wonder where the clothes shop is. I think it's just down here. This must be where I can buy some clothes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hands. Waist. Outerwear. Top.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to be able to get rid of my shoes for once, so I'll go and put those on a shelf somewhere in my house. Checkpoint ahead. Bum bum bum. Well, luckily, I don't plan to go driving anywhere today. I'm gonna be taking them I'll be taking this off the market as soon as I can get down to like 1 or 2. I'll take it off the market and I'll smoke the last few. I'm gonna list Nightmare Darkle for sale. I'll put it on the market and I'll get ready to start selling that in bulk. I'll about to start breaking in some customers that way. Maybe I'll eventually be able to, provided I can actually go through the process of going for several weeks. If I go to the laundromat every day and put in the for laundering of some money, then I can eventually get the post office or some other business, and I can actually start laundering even larger amounts of money. Alright, we're going to package off the last little bit of the Nightmare Darkle that we have on available here. And tomorrow I'll run around with like 1 or 2 stacks of it and I'll start selling it. Just gotta pack off this last batch of drugs I have available on hand. I wonder if the barn has like a second floor. I know the barn's price alone is like $25,000, so I'll be moving there once I get enough money. I'll probably move there. But I'll most likely buy another business next so I can launder even more money, because with the price of this stuff, I'll most likely end up getting even more money. I can only package off so much, and eventually I'll have to literally end up throwing these jars out, which hopefully the next update will be out before then, so I could sell the jars and stuff off that I'm not using. Now I just gotta process the rest of this next batch of drugs and get it on the dry rack. And then I'll order off some more of this stuff. Just gotta get the next ingredient put on the mixing station. Whoa! And Keith, he needs it now. Okay. I need it! Holy crap! Dear God Almighty, that's a lot of damn money. 325 for just 2? Oh. Wait a minute. I think I'll just grab 2. That way I can just take just what I require to him, because he's really close. He's just under the West Bridge. Well, the dealer is he'll offer up whatever he has available, and I am going to. Let's watch him vanish. He went bald! Bro! Oh, I bet it just invokes a random status effect that out of its, it either does sneaky or balding, which is almost an immediate thing. The other ones happen later, so that the balding or the sneaky makes you either invisible or bald. I can't wait till I get the brick maker, because I'll be able to start storing up large amounts of Nightmare Durkle or whatever I'm currently selling. I'll be able to start making up massive bricks of that stuff. Just like I'll be able to dry it out to heavenly status, and I'm like just stack it all in there and compress it into a brick, and I'm like, here's 200. Here's 200 amount. Here, sell this. Just give a 200 rack giant drug brick to my dealers, and I'm like, holy crap, bro, that's a lot of damn drugs. That's a lot of damn drugs, bro. I'm like, yeah, it is, because I just made it. I finally got enough to make a brick. Now for the mouthwash. And then as soon as this is done, it'll go on the drying racks, and I'll put it into the phase of drying. I still got 2 hours before the next delivery. The next delivery of bananas, donuts, Coke, and Viagra is here. Then I have to order. As soon as I'm finished there, I have to order mouthwash. As soon as I unload that. Mega Bean. I wonder what the hell the Mega Bean does. It's not here yet. I'll just leave the trimmers in here until I need them, because honestly, I don't need those right now. Let's put all the drugs that I have here on these racks. Nice. Check our phone. Our delivery is 10 minutes away, so I'm going to get ready to receive it. And then I'll order the next batch of Listerine and stuff as soon as I'm done here. $80 of that plus 80 bags. The 80 bags will be used to bag up that Durkle there, so I can get ready to put it away. Put it in a van so I can start motoring around with a van full of Nightmare Durkle, literally stacked off with Nightmare Durkle, and I'll start selling it. I wonder how addictive that stuff would be. I know it's going to be worth a shitload, but still. I wonder if I'll be able to haul in any more customers with that specific drug. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I can try tomorrow. I could go take a stack off and I could go and take it to the other place. Anyways, if you like this episode of Schedule 1, seeing as how we're basically just doing basically nothing right now, so I guess we'll end this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.